Hi, this is Mike Regan with Transact's 2-Minute Warning for the week of March 5th. I've heard you loud and clear. Enough about the why. Help me understand the how. Folks, we have heard you loud and clear. And by that I mean, over the past couple of months, I've talked with a lot of presidents and senior level executives, and they've told me, Mike, we've watched those 2-minute warnings and we believe you. We are, in fact, in the midst of a perfect storm in the transportation area, and it's having a significant impact on our freight budgets and profitability. So don't tell us any more about what's happening. You don't even need to explain why it's happening. What you need to do, Mike, is tell us how we can navigate through this perfect storm so that we can get our arms around our freight cost. Now, if this is a concern that you also have, we've got some great news. We're releasing some more resources and tools that'll help you do just that. Over at Transact.com, we want you to go and listen to our interview with noted economist and friend of the firm, Dr. Gary Shilling. Now, periodically, we ask Gary to give us an update on what's happening with the economy, and the reason for that is because we believe that what's happening with the economy has a direct impact on supply and demand in the carrier base, and this supply and demand influences the rates that you're currently paying and the rates that you're going to be paying throughout the remainder of 2018. The second interview we have for you is with our friend and columnist, Dan Gilmore. He does a great job of running Supply Chain Digest, and recently Dan called me up and said, Mike, I saw your 2-minute warning about where you talked about how difficult it's going to be for shippers to source capacity in April and June. Do you have some practical tips on things they can do to get capacity at a reasonable cost? And I said, Dan, I've got some great information I'd love to share with you. 4 things that you need to be concerned about. First, the extent to which you're using technology to source, tender, and track your freight. We could talk about the value of things like our Constellation TMS, but if you're in a manual environment, folks, it's going to be very challenging to find carriers. The second thing you need to do is to review your processes. Things like how much time are you giving the carriers to get equipment to your facilities? For those who don't know, the reality of it is you're going to pay a lot more to find a trailer within 2 days versus giving a carrier 4 days to produce that equipment. The third thing we want you to do is to see your business through the eyes of the carrier. Now, one of the things we did last week as well was released an interview with Dave Venberg from Ardent Mills and talked about how they're using their Shipper of Choice program to do just that. Get capacity at a reasonable price. And the fourth and final thing is to use data to select your carriers. It all boils down to density and distance in the trucking industry, and if you use the data the right way, you can align your freight with the carrier's networks. One final thing though, if you want more information, I encourage you to take advantage of our rapid assessment. These are steps that we've honed, and we are producing some spectacular results helping shippers manage in this extremely challenging environment. If you'd like to learn more about that, simply send us an email or give us a call. Because with each and every 2-minute warning, we're here to remind you we are on your team. We're here to help, and we're passionate about seeing you be successful. Thanks for your time.